What is plea bargaining in criminal defense cases? Imagine facing criminal charges and feeling overwhelmed by the idea of a trial that could last months or even years. Plea bargaining is a process that can help resolve these cases faster and with less stress. It's a way for defendants to work out an agreement with the prosecutor. Instead of going to trial, the defendant agrees to plead guilty or no contest to certain charges. In return, the prosecutor might reduce the charges, suggest a lighter sentence, or drop some of the accusations. This process is common because it saves everyone time, money, and the uncertainty of a trial. The negotiation usually happens between the defense attorney and the prosecutor. They discuss how strong the evidence is, the defendant's criminal history, and what the possible outcomes could be. If both sides agree on the terms, the defendant then enters a plea. A judge reviews the plea to make sure it's voluntary and that the sentence is fair and legal. Once approved, the case is settled without a trial. There are different types of plea bargains. Charge bargaining involves pleading guilty to fewer or lesser charges, which can lower penalties. Sentence bargaining means the defendant pleads guilty in exchange for a lighter sentence recommendation from the prosecutor. Count bargaining happens when a person faces multiple charges. They might plead guilty to some and have others dropped. Fact bargaining is when the defendant agrees to plead guilty, and the prosecution agrees not to use certain facts that could lead to a harsher sentence. Understanding plea bargaining is important because making a decision without proper legal advice can cause problems. For example, accepting a plea deal without knowing the long-term effects could impact your criminal record or future sentencing under laws like the Three Strikes Law. Choosing an experienced defense attorney is key. They can review the plea offer, explain the consequences, and negotiate better terms. Failing to get legal help or rushing into a plea deal can lead to harsher penalties or losing rights like the right to a trial. It's always best to have your lawyer review all the details before agreeing to anything. They can help you understand what you're giving up and what you might gain. In the end, plea bargaining is a useful tool in criminal defense. It can reduce charges or sentences, but it's essential to navigate it carefully with the right legal guidance. Making informed choices can protect your future and ensure you don't agree to something that might not be in your best interest.